So I was cleaning up my classroom, getting ready to go for the day, and I noticed that somebody overwatered the plants. I have so many helpers. What should you do? Some of my containers don't have drainage holes, so I'm going to show you what you can do if it's plastic. So I showed you guys this beautiful one. This is longevity spinach, and when I planted it in this pitcher, someone overwatered this a lot. I have lots of little helpers who like to play with the plants, and I was pouring this down the drain, and it was just like so much. I bet there's not that much now, but let me see if I can show you. Hold on, I need two hands. I did drain quite a bit already. Okay, well, I guess I can't really show, but this was just draining and draining and draining and draining. Just tons of water down the drain, and it did not smell very good. So I am going to show you what you can do with a container like this if you don't have drainage holes. So these are also longevity spinach, and this one was also, you can see, really overwatered, and it doesn't have drainage holes in this container, but I have this hot knife. It's also called, you can also call it many other things, but this one's called a hot knife, and I like the other kind better, the one that's more like a soldering iron. But I'm going to go ahead and melt a hole in the side. And you can see liquid's already coming out. I'm doing it up a little bit high at the side because I don't want to make a huge mess. And I'm going to go ahead and I have to kind of twist it because it's the hot knife. But the other one I use, the soldering iron, I can just press it in because it's like a circle shape. So I'm going to keep twisting as it melts. Ideally, you would do this before you plant it in your container, but this is kind of an emergency situation because I don't want a stinky, bacteria-filled container. So I just melted one hole in the side, and I'm going to show you how effective this is. Melted one hole, and then you can just turn it sideways. You can hear it coming down the drain. If you can prop it on the side like this, it's going to continue to drain. And I did put it up a little bit up the side because I don't want it to completely dry out when I'm gone, like for vacations and things like that. But I can hear a lot is coming out, and you can see the counter here. I'm gonna have to clean that up, but that's from when I first made the hole in the side. So I'm gonna prop this up, and I'm gonna let it kind of tilt sideways over the weekend, and then by Monday this should be nice and like rejuvenated and not a stinky mess like the other one. It's okay not to have holes in your containers if you don't overwater. And I had rocks all the way up to here, and I have rocks on the top, and I hold the rocks like this as I drain sideways, and I got a lot of water out of here before I went on camera. But these plants are way overwatered. So my helpers were trying, but they gave way too much. So if you don't have drainage holes, it's not too late to melt the holes after, so you can see it dripping, after you already have the plant in there. It's not ideal. It's better to do it beforehand, but if you have an emergency like this, you can actually let it drain after it's already potted. All right, everybody, be creative, problem solve, and I'll see you next time.